Hello student. Today I am going to discussing about the effective communication. Effective communication nowadays is very important. You know, with the help of effective communications, you communicate the other peoples in the effective way, right? So so that's why today's topic is very important. Okay. So let's start the effective communications and related of the effective communications you already learned in the previous classes, right? So effective communication is the one where the both parties participate in a constructive way. An effective communication system provide liability to the both the sender and the receiver to convey their message responsibly. Effective communication is a two-way communication process where the both parties have the right and convince to express their message, opinion, fact, the other information, and so forth. Okay, so in the case of the effective communications to allow some principles also. And which are the principles? The principles are clarity, attention, consistency, accuracy, timeless, feedback, and econom economically. So these all are the principles of effective communications. So when you start the effective communication, so all of you keep in your mind with the help of the effective communications, you create a one attractive communication skills. So all of you keep in your mind the seventh principal skills I already told. Okay, so next is we are going to discuss about the related of the effective communications. Okay, so we are going to discuss about the definition part, right? See the effective communications, effective dot communications. Effective means successful is producing a desired result. And communications means exchange the information or news. Effective communications is when a persons want to desired outcome to sharing keys information or news. This is called the effective communications. Okay. Next is the we are going to discuss the simple definition of good effective communications. Okay. So what is the good effective communications? When a communicating with others with obtain focus on what we should say. However, effective communication is less about the talking and more about listening. Listening will means not just understanding the words or the informations being the communicate, but also understanding the emotions the speaker is trying to convey. Okay, so let's discuss about the good effective communications because nowadays you're using the communications, you use the communication and you interact the every time, every moment the peoples because we are sharing our ideas and views, right? So, so it is very much required to effect good effective communications. Okay, so let's discuss about the this definition part. Explain. I am going to explain that good effective communications. Okay, so when the communicating with the others we often focus on what we should say. So every classes I always say to when you are talking to someone you always keep in your mind before you speak, just you think about this, you are going to this is right or wrong. However, effective communication is less about the talking and more about the listening. When you interact to someone, so always you first you think first thing, second thing is not we always too much talk. First you say whatever your thought is there, then you as a good listener you listen, then after finish then you speak. then it is called the good communication skill. Listening is a very important skill. As a good listener, you listen first the other people's their opinion, their thought, their message. Okay, so listening will the means not just understanding the words or the information being the communicate, but also understanding the emotion the speaker is trying to convey. Okay, next we are going to discuss about the characteristics of the effective communication. The seven characteristics of the effective communications: completeness. Effective communications are the complete. The receiver get all the information he need to process the message and take action. Concreteness. Concreteness is about the keeping your message to point. Consideration. Concreteness, courtesy, clearness, okay, and correctness. These all are the important things when you are talking to someone, right? So these are the seven characteristics. So all of you keep in your mind when you are talking to someone's. Okay. So next we are going to discuss about the what are the five good communication skills? What are the five good communication skills? There are five R's absolutely necessary for successful communicating in the workplace or private life, right? You are communicate the other peoples in our family, in our workplace, in our private life. Okay, so communicate is too much is required, but before you communicate to other people, some important skills is required. If you keep in your mind the five good communication skill, then you achieve your goal, and you communicate the other peoples. Okay, now see the what are the five good communication skill. Okay, we are going to discuss. Number one, listening is one of the most important aspects of the communication. Straight talking, non-verbal communication, state management, emotion control, these all are the five good communication skills. Okay, next we are going to discuss about the benefit of the effective communications. So, which are the best benefits of the effective communications? The seven benefit of the effective communication is the personal and professional setting. Okay, personal and professional setting. Building trust. Effective communications is the first truth with the other, preventing to resolving the problem, providing the clarity and desires, clear greatness the better relationship, increase the encouragement, improve the productivity, promote the team buildings. These are the benefits of the effective communications. Okay, so they are the five benefit of this effective communication is the completed. Next, we are going to discuss about the what is the objectives of the effective communications. So what are the objective benefits of the effective communication? The purpose of the effective communication is to get your specified audience to the desired the goal. Okay, the goal could be informing them or allowing them to understand a message, but also be produce or convey them to talk action. Means when you interact to someone, when you are talking to someone, when you are sharing your ideas to someone, so first you as a good listener, you listen, then you talk. Again, I am repeating. Why? Because when without we listening, if you are continuously you are speak, then your partners, otherwise your who and the people's the platform where we're explaining your ideas and view, here the problem is arise, because it never come to one way of talking. If you are communicate, then the parallel you go, you communicate to one to two people, or one is to one, or one is to many, whatever the numbers of peoples. The first things, you try to make a idea, okay, what you are going to explain, then you, in the correct platform, in the correct way, in the correct manner, in the correct language and the clarity, you speak, you said said your message, your opinion, okay. And be always keep your mind the clear principles of the effective communications, okay, because it is very much required, okay. So next things is we are going to discuss about the results. Suppose you are talk you suppose you as a good listener, or as a good communicator, you all principles you follow, the seven principles you already follow. The seven principles are like clarity, attention, concreteness, equity, timeless, economy, and feedback. Suppose you are maintain these all the principles. Then after this, what's the come outs means what's the results are there, right? When you are communicate to other peoples in the effective way, then after this, what is the feedbacks? What is the outputs is coming? So this related of these things we are going to discuss about the results of effective communication, outcome actually. When you are maintain the principles of the effective communications, okay. So this after finish this, what's the outcomes is coming? What's the results are outcome? See, effective communication reduce the unnecessary competitions within the department and the help the employee work together harmoniously. The results of the in team that works the together is high productivity, integrity, and the responsibility. Employee know their role on the team and know they are valued. Okay, no, they are valued. So these are the results of the effective communication. Means when you are talk to each another in the effective way, then the work it should be the proper. It is always good. It is attractive. Increase the productivity. Okay, your because you respect to each another. So next we are going to discuss about the barriers of communications. When you are discussing, when you are interact to any other peoples in the attractive way, in the effective way, it is okay. But sometimes you are saying, or you are saying one things, but the people receive it in the another way, okay. Means there is the problem is arise. Suppose you are saying anything, but the people are received the any other way. There are the cerebral factors or barriers which are the responsible for the way people view our message. These factors are the legal factors, environment factor, past experience, cultural, okay, prejudice, feeling, person factors. Okay, these all are the barriers, type of the barriers of the communication skills. Means the little bit I discuss about the feelings, okay, that this is the one types of barriers. In the case of when you are talking to any other peoples, the feelings can vary we all can very well relate to this. Sometimes our feelings stop us from the effective communications, right? Sometimes it is, if you someone our feelings stop us from the effective communication. If we are upset about the something, we try to avoid the conversation topics that remind us of things that is making us angry, right? It is real life examples, a student, this is real life feelings, suppose you are feeling very bored, or suppose you are feeling upset. Why? Because you suppose your teachers is shouting because you are not learned any topics, okay. That times you are feeling upset, and when you return your home, suppose you are feeling, but you you know why you are upset, but you are not able to share your feelings to your parents or your brother or sisters or colleagues. Why? Because when you speak, then you feel not better, okay. Otherwise, if if you share your sadness, why reasons of the sadness, if in the front of your parents, the parents is out. So overall, the feelings is the types of barrier. In the other example, suppose you are elder and your brother or sister you are teaching, okay, but suppose you too much love your brother or sister, but suppose there is the he done the math is wrong, okay, so you just normally you explain there where he make mistakes. Means here is the barriers is coming, you not shout because here the personal attachment is there, you have sometimes you overlook their mistakes, right? So barriers is theirs, means the feelings is theirs, okay. Personal factors personal factors is also is type of barriers, okay. Personal factors are the different from each. For examples, lack of confidence make communicates the different from someone. How it is? For example, again I'm repeating, personal factors are the different for each. Lack of confidence make the communication difficult for the some peoples, okay. Personal factors, here is the examples I already told. Lack of the confidence is make the communication difficult for some people. Suppose you learned one topics, okay, when your teachers is asking, okay, suppose you learn the suppose weather and climate. So for examples I am going to explain. Suppose you learn the weather and climate, your SST chapter, suppose that. So we have, you are the overconfidence, yes I learned the every lines, every words, okay. If the teachers is asks related of the weather and climate, I'm ready to explain the everything, so okay. So here is the overconfidence is the barriers is coming, okay. So this is a one types of barriers is there, okay. Next we are going to discuss about the, okay, examples. What are the what are the communications barriers? Some examples are there. Many barriers to effective communication exist. The examples including the fitness, selective selective prescriptions, information overloaded, emotional disconnect, lack of the source familiarity or creativity, workplace, okay. These all are gender difference, these all are the difference of the meaning of between the sender and receiver and based the language, okay. Language is also when you are talking to someone, suppose the people that they have no knowledge about the Hindi, so but you are talking, suppose he is Bengali but you are talking in the Hindi, that the people is not understand, you're not getting the points. So here is the barriers is coming. So that's why when you are talking to someone, so you speak always, and the clarity is there because you speak in the smooth way, easy language, understandable language. Okay. Next is the we are going to discuss about the 10 barriers. Okay, 10 barriers are physical and the sociological barrier, emotional, okay, and the cultural noise, language I already told, nothing too little to common, lack of eye contact, right? Lack of eye contact, information overload and lack of focus, not being the prepared to lack of the creativity, okay, taking too much, okay, these all are the barriers. Okay, next we are going to discuss about the next topic. The topic is the physical barriers, right? The physical barriers. Now see, it is visible on the computer screen, okay. The physical barriers is the environmental and the natural condition that act to a barrier in the communication, is the sending message from the sender or receiver, organizational environment, Entire workplace design problem, technical problem, and noise are the part of physical barriers. Okay, so suppose the very simple examples I am saying, the real life example. Suppose your teachers is given the any assignments or the suppose activities there, but you you design or suppose any model in all, but you have not able. So here is the barriers is coming. Okay, so these all are the physical part of the physical barrier. And so so when you are talking to someone, when you interact to someone, so always try to speak in the effective way, but the over means avoid the barriers. Okay, and at last I hope you all of you understand, and thank you very much to all of you. Okay, you are watching my videos, and at last I'm going to say you all of you go through your book also. Okay, and the next video, I discuss about the okay, I discuss the next topic. The next topic is the basic writing skills. On the next class, I discuss about the basic writing skills. So all of you student, take care and be safe always. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you, all of you.